Hey guys, my name is Meeuwisse. I am a graduate student at UHCL, and in this video I want to talk about this research article titled Cervicovestibular Rehabilitation in Sports-Related Concussion, a randomized controlled trial. This article is written by Catherine Schneider, William H.M., Norberto Nettel-Aguirre, Karen Barlow, Lara Boyd, John Kang, Carolyn Emery. And they basically wanted to see if adding proprioceptive techniques and other manual rehab therapy would expedite the healing process of someone who had a concussion, as well as decrease the amount of time that they have symptoms relating to the concussion. Now, I will put a table that shows the characteristics of all the participants. They were all within the age range of 12 to 30, and they must have had symptoms of dizziness, neck pain, and headaches for at least 10 days, along with a physician diagnosis that they had the concussion, it affected their neck, and it affected their vestibular complex. In the two groups, there was a control group with 16 people and the experimental group with 15 people. Both of them received educational material and were answered all their questions that they had, as well as non-provocative range of motion exercises. However, in the experimental group, they were giving additional proprioceptive exercises and strength rehab, as well as manual therapy for their necks. In the treatment group, the mean days since their injury was 53 days, and in the control group had a mean of 47 days since their concussion. However, in the control group, there were 7 males and 9 females, which is close. And in the experimental group, there was way more males, clocking in at 11 males for the 4 females that were in that group. May be a limitation, just something to think about. The main outcome measure of this study was the number of days from beginning of therapy to the day that they had medical clearance. According to the Zurich International Consensus Statement on Sports Concussions, the players have to follow a progressive program starting from very little to increasing difficulty of exercise before returning to the play and getting medical clearance. In this article, they define medical clearance as improving symptoms, hopefully eradicated symptoms. The results showed that in the control group, only one person was able to return to play within 8 weeks of starting the therapy, whereas in the experimental group, 11 out of the 15 participants were medically cleared to return to play in that same time frame. According to the authors, this means that the experimental group had an estimated 10.27 times more likely to get medical cleared within the 8 weeks of starting the program. Most participants who were cleared no longer complained of any of their previous symptoms of neck pain, dizziness, or headaches. They also had improved scores of the SCAT-2, dizziness, handicap, inventory when compared to those who were not cleared. Here we're going to put up another data table, table 3, just so you can kind of see the raw data. This study has evidence that suggests that cardiovestibular physiotherapy leads to quicker recovery from the concussions, improvement of symptoms, and medical clearance to return to play. Also, by rehabbing the vestibular complex, the author suggests that there will be a decreased need for compensation in the neck, so they won't have any other kind of compensations and returned with a, if not better, improved than from where they started after the concussion. Some other limitations of the study is just being able to directly measure, the vestibular response due to just lack of equipment. There's no specific guidelines that definitively say when you need to start physiotherapy. If there was one, it's likely that they would have taken advantage of it just to optimize the therapy and hopefully improve symptoms better or faster. And due to the small sample size, they were unable to definitively get data to suggest that sex, age, or body composition may affect the outcome of the study. To conclude, the data in the study suggests that adolescents and young adults do achieve better results when pairing cervical rehab with vestibular rehab due to the participants in the study getting medical clearance within 8 weeks. However, in the future, there is an opening to further study and evaluate other outcomes with a deeper emphasis on mechanism of injury, age, sex, time since injury, and any neurocognitive status. I hope you got something from this video. I will put the actual article down in the description below, and that's all I got.